Hi everyone, thanks for joining me today. My name is Imelda and we're going to do a little bit of a workout today that's going to help strengthen your muscles, strengthen your bones, help you improve your flexibility a little bit, and then also do a little bit of a HIIT session at the end, which will help your cardiorespiratory fitness. So if you're feeling well and if you're free of injury, we'll get moving in just a minute. We don't have any weights today, literally body weight exercise, and we're going to do everything in standing position, so there's no need to get down onto the floor or have your mat ready for anything. We'll do a warm-up first, lasting 20 seconds each of the exercises. Then we'll do 2 sets of exercises, each exercise is within that, lasting for 30 seconds. We'll do stretches in between, and then we'll move on and we'll do our cardiorespiratory fitness with a little bit of a HIIT session at the end. So if you're ready to get moving, all you need is your good self and a little water for hydration. So here we go. We're starting with a little bit of a gentle jog. So standing as you are, start jogging on the spot. Now you can march as well if you like. It's entirely up to you. Gentle jog. We're just going to get the heart rate up just a little bit, get the blood flowing into the muscles around the body so we're ready for our exercise session. Last few seconds. When the bell goes, we're changing feet wide to squats. Sit back and down, back up and squeeze your glutes. So your feet are slightly wider than hip distance and you're taking your hips backwards so that your knees are behind your toes and you're not really letting your chest collapse forward. Last couple of seconds, well done. Bring those 2 feet together. Let's step forward and take your hands forward and step back. Again, other side and push back. Draw your core in. If your balance is challenged in any way, push off that foot and come back. You can have a little bit of music playing in the background if it helps, motivation. Let's do another exercise. Again, feet wide. You're going side to side, bringing your knee up to your opposite elbow joint. We're getting a little bit of a twist and we'll work your brain cells as well here. Gently going side to side, last few seconds. Now, next exercise, 2 feet together. Step behind and take your hands forward. Backwards with your knee, bending your knee to wherever you can. If you have any issues with your knee joints, with your hip joints, just go to wherever you can. Last few seconds. And now 2 feet wide again, last exercise. Arms are long. Lift your elbows. Take a foot behind. So here we're lengthening what's in front of our knee joint, above our knees, shortening and working muscles at the back of our legs, while also working our shoulders. And relax. Well done. Have a quick drink there and we'll start our exercise session. I'm going to change my timer. So we're going to 30 seconds, each of these exercises here. We'll go from one directly into the other. So your first exercise before we begin is going to be bent elbows, bent knees, bent hips, standing and taking your arms back and coming up onto your toes. Are we ready? 3, 2, 1. Bending your elbows. Sit back and down, back up, take your arms back. Now what you could do here is open your arms back, squeeze your fists as you sit, push back and sit. So each one of these exercises now is 30 seconds. Pause at any stage if you need to. Right up onto those toes. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, relax. Well done. Take your 2 feet wide. Hands are ready in front. Sit back and down. Then take your knee to your opposite elbow. Sit again. Other side. Sit again. Other side. So you're literally side to side, working your brain cells again a little bit, working your hip joints, getting a bit of a twist in your spine. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Now, take your feet wide. Hands are long in front with your hands open. Now pull back and close your hands and take a foot behind. Pull back. When you pull, you're working your back muscles. When you push, you'll work your chest. So we're pulling, opening the hands, and at the same time, working hamstrings behind. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Well done. Turn your hands into your shoulders. Step behind with one leg, step back in, big circle overhead, circle back down. Other leg. Go into wherever you can, circle, circle back, and step behind. Step in, ease up, and back. Last, 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Well done. Next one. Feet are side by side, arms are long. Forward onto your toes, take your hands up and back down. Now get right up onto those toes. Now if anybody wants to use pelvic floor muscles here as well, pull up your pelvic floor as you lift, relax the muscles as you lower. Lift. So strengthening another set of muscles. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Now take your feet out and turn them out and bend your elbows. Have a seat, come back up, take your elbows up and back down. Sit, up, up and down. So now we're working the muscles on the insides of your legs and on the outsides of your arms while we work your shoulders as well. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Let's get a couple of stretches here in between. Let's stretch hamstrings. One foot directly in front, knee is straight, and you're going to lean over it. So you're lengthening what's at the back of your leg here. Knee straight means you're targeting the back of your leg and into your glutes. Ease into the stretch. We're just going to hold for a couple of seconds and then we'll come back up, swap to the other side. Other foot is in front, knee straight and lean over. So you're kind of sitting your hip back a little bit, if that makes sense, where you can feel that you're really targeting the back of your leg. Shoulders are wide, spine is nice and long. And come on up. Now the next one here, hold on to something if you wish. To start by taking your foot up behind. If you can let go of what you were holding on to, great. If you feel you need to, just for comfort, to put your hand up there, we're stretching down the front of your leg over your knee. Now you're taking your hip forward a little bit and stretching over your hip as well. Relax back down. Switch to the other side. Other foot is going up behind. You're holding your trousers, your shoe, your sock, whatever you can, depending on what kind of flexibility you have. And if you find it's a bit of a challenge to hold anything behind, you could sit your foot literally just on a chair and that's enough. You're getting that stretch in front. Let's lower. Let's start again. Same set of exercises now. Feel free to have a drink or stop at any stage if you wish. We're going to get going again with the same group of exercises. Here we go. You're bending your elbows. Sit back and down. Come back up. Now take your arms back onto your toes at the same time. Open your hands if you like, squeeze them shut. Open, stretching your chest, push back. So we're getting up onto our toes, challenging balance briefly. Last 10 seconds, push back. 5, 4, 3, 2, and last one. Now take your feet wide, elbows at the ready. Sit back and down. Then bring your knee to your opposite elbow. Sit. Other side. Sit. So again, you may find this little bit of a challenge to figure out what direction am I going in? What knee to what elbow? Once you get into the rhythm, you'll be fine. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. 2 feet wide, hands long in front, hands open though. Pull back and take a foot up behind. Pull back. Imagine there's a rope in your hands and you're pulling it back. There's elasticity in the rope. You're pulling it back towards yourself. Strengthening your shoulders while you work your hamstrings at the back. Taking your foot up behind. 5, 4, 3, 2, and we're done. Turn your hands into your shoulders. Step behind with one leg. Come back up, circle your hands overhead. Come back down. Other leg. Back in, circle. So your fingertips are turned into your shoulders as you bend your knee. and your fingertips are turned forward as you take your hands up. So you're getting your rotation around your shoulder joint, but also twisting your wrist and twisting your elbow. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Hands down by your side. Feet side by side. Forward with your hands up onto your toes. So here again, you could use pelvic floor if you like. Pull up your pelvic floor as you come up. Relax it as you go back down. Keep breathing now. Very important. I kind of find it helps from time to time. Ease up and back. Pull up that pelvic floor. Last few seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax back down. Now take the feet wide. Elbows are bent. Feet are turned out because I want to work the insides of your legs. Sit, come back up, elbows up. It doesn't matter where you go to with your sit. Trying to avoid taking your shoulders forward. Sit wherever you can, wherever your hips and your knees will allow. Adjust those if you have any issues in this position. Again, last few seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, and you're done. Well done. Let's do another couple of stretches. Take one foot behind the other. Whatever foot you have behind, take the same hand up. Sit your hip out and lean over. If you need to hold on to something here, do. If you find it's a little bit of a challenge in standing position, just to hold this here. But we're getting a stretch down your rib cage, over your hip and down your leg. Now slowly come back. Switch feet, switch hands. Reach up first and then ease over. Stretch down your chest, the outside of your chest and over your hip joint. And now slowly come back. Let's stretch your back. 2 hands in front. Grasp one wrist joint. Take it across your body, keeping your shoulder wide so you're stretching the outer part of your arm into your shoulder and your upper back. Standing nice and tall now. Always thinking of posture as well as a Pilates teacher, because our posture can disimprove over time as we go through life. So just check in and see how you're standing. Other side, hand in front. Ease over to the other side. Again, feeling it here into your shoulder and into your upper back. So important to stretch as well. And relax. Let's go into our HIIT session now. So your HIIT session means you're going to go a little bit faster with 3 exercises done back to back. We're going to do each exercise for 10 seconds just today. So you'll be doing 30 seconds altogether, which might be enough for you today. So we'll get that heart rate up and get you breathing a little bit faster. First exercise we're going to do today is fast feet, low to the ground. So we're literally like a tap dance. Next one, we're going to go knee to opposite elbow, either from flat foot or from up onto your toes. And then the last one, we're literally just going to skip. 10 seconds will fly for each exercise. So while you're waiting for me to change the timer here again, deep breaths. Breathing in, stretch your lungs and let go of the air. One more. Breathing in, stretch your lungs and letting go of the air. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Fast feet, look to the ground. Fast as you can, fast as you can. Hold that core in, hold everything in. Here we go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee to opposite elbow, side to side. You're on your toes or on the flat of your feet, but you're going as fast as you can go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Skip. 2 feet together or one at a time, whichever works for you. Keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Walk around your room or march on the spot. Slow march. Breathe. We want to let the heart rate come down in between that session and the next session, and then take it up again. Breathe. And again, if you find any part of the HIIT session a little bit on the challenging side, you can stop, march on the spot and resume whenever you can. Breathe. A couple of deep breaths now again. Okay, here we go. Starting with fast feet. In 3, 2, 1. Fast feet, low to the ground. As slow as you can and as fast as you can. Hold everything in, shoulders wide. 4, 3, 2, 1. Side to side. Come on, as fast as you can go now, whatever that is for you. Brilliant, come on, well done. Well done, keep going. 4, 3, 2, 1. Skip. Breathe as hard as you need to. 4, 3, 2, and again, walk around. Either marching on the spot or walk around your room. One more session, and we're going to let the heart rate come down now again before we do the next one. Breathe. So you'll notice your heart rate is up. You'll notice you're breathing a little bit harder and faster. So your heart is a muscle, and like any muscle, when you work it harder, you make it stronger. So that's what we're doing here. That muscle is having to work a lot harder because you've taken the heart rate up. And then why this is beneficial to your cardiorespiratory fitness, but particularly to your heart, is that eventually when your heart gets stronger, it can beat with fewer beats, but get the same amount of blood around your system with each beat. So that's why it's important to get your heart rate up to improve your lung or your heart as a muscle. So if you're ever going out for a walk, brisk pace. Now this dawdling, brisk pace. Okay, here we go. Last one, couple of deep breaths. One more. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Fast feet, low to the ground. Come on, last one. Last one, we have stretches after this. Come on. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, 1. Knee side to side. One to the other. You're bringing your knee up, you're on the flat of your foot, or you're on your toes. 4, 3, 2, 1. You're skipping. 2 feet together or one at a time. Last one. Come on. Breathe. 4, 3, 2, and relax. Walk around your room again. Well done. Brilliant, brilliant, brilliant. Couple of more stretches when we bring our heart rate down here a little bit. So keep moving. You never stop fully when your heart rate is up. You could get dizzy because the blood is flying around your body. So nice and slow movement. Either on the spot. Nice and slow. So if you were walking around your room, come back and stand. Gently march. You'll notice that your breathing is coming back to normal. And so your heart rate is coming down a little bit as well. Gentle, slow march. Well, I hope you enjoyed that session. So I have other sessions on my channel if you want to get a bit of Pilates as well as a workout session. Whatever you're kind of feeling in the humour for, you know the way different days you're in the humour for different types of exercise. And now coming back to standing, let's stretch your shoulder. 2 hands overhead, grasp one elbow joint, take your arm down the back and just gently stretch your shoulder. Ease into the movement. Swap to the other side. Gently stretch your shoulder, hold wherever you can. If you find your range of movement around your shoulder joint isn't what you'd like it to be, just work with whatever it is. Taking your hands forward in front, palm forward, gently draw your fingers back. Again, make any adjustments if you have any issues with your wrist joint or with your elbow joint. Swap to the other side. Gently draw your fingers back. Feel that lengthening down the front of your arm. Now let's stretch your chest. Make a fist of both of your hands. Sit them into your lower back. Take your shoulders back and your elbows back. This is a good one if you tend to sit a lot, be it with driving or if you're working at home, sitting at a desk a lot. This is a good one because you're in a standing position. So straight away your hip joints are lengthened, your shoulders are wide now here, and your chest is open, adjusting the upper part of your spine particularly, and relax. Well done everybody. I hope you enjoyed that session and I look forward to seeing you sometime again soon. Stay well in the meantime.